No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's life.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 101. I'm going to explain the intro. So the intro, usually I do it based off one character's powers and stuff like that. Today I did it off of two, which was Green Lantern and Batwoman, with all the bats. If you didn't know, Batwoman, Batman, bats. Yeah. Because we're going to talk about those two characters. We're not really going to talk about their origin per se. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of their origin, but it's gonna be a tiny bit. It's not gonna be too much because you guys kind of already know about Green Lantern, but you really don't know about Batwoman. So, without further ado, let's get started. Woo!
Hold up.
So, guys, there's been a lot of news about Green Lantern and Batwoman. There's been news that Tom Cruise is, considering playing the Green Lantern, and Ruby Rose is going to play Batwoman in the Arrowverse. Now, let's talk about Batwoman. Let's talk about Batwoman for a little bit. So, ladies first. Batwoman is actually, her real name is Catherine Kane. She is also the blood relative of Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. So they are cousins. They are blood cousins. Her background is a little bit different than Bruce Wayne. Her origin is a little bit different than his. When she first started off being Batwoman, she was actually a lethal killer. Like she actually used guns and stuff like that. Until later on, when she realized that there was a better way to do it. That's kind of like how when she started to follow like Batman and stuff like that, she kind of like changed her ways. And then she got introduced to Tim Drake when Tim Drake made that little group in the comics and stuff like that. She went straight with the non-lethals when she joined that group. But Ruby Rose will be playing this character, Batwoman, in the Arrowverse. Batwoman will be introduced during the crossover with all the Arrowverse shows. She will be introduced on Arrowverse during the crossover. Now, Ruby Rose will be playing these characters, and what I've seen so far, guys, a lot of people are not liking this choice for who to play Batwoman, and it's kind of getting on my nerves because, first, we hate when directors and stuff and people who make these shows and movies don't take directly from the comics, and then when we do take it directly from the comics, we get even madder, and that's kind of stupid to me. So I'm kind of confused because I'm seeing a lot of hate towards this casting. I mean, Ruby Rose is perfect for this role. I mean, Batwoman is an LGBT character. Ruby Rose is LGBT in real life. Ruby Rose can easily, put on a wig and dye her hair red. I feel like Ruby Rose has all the right means to play this character. I feel like she would do a really good job playing this character because this character fits her so much. Ruby Rose played in a lot of different movies where there was a lot of action and a lot of fighting. So she's not just being introduced to, fighting. And so she's not just being introduced to like all the stuff that they do in the Arrowverse. She's been doing it. And she played in a lot of different movies. So I don't know why people are starting to give her this hate. She deleted her Instagram. She didn't delete, but she shut down her Instagram, her Twitter. A lot of people are just hating this cast choice. For me, I really don't care. I really feel like she's gonna do a good job. So I think we judge too quickly, and we just gotta wait for the end results. Like, she might surprise you guys. I mean, you guys are just, I don't know what's going on in your head because first of all, when a new show or movie come out and they don't go with the source material, with the comics, you guys get angry. But then you get angrier when they're taking it from the source and the comics. Like, make up your mind. You're either gonna like what they do or you don't. Like, you either gonna like that they take from the comic source or they don't take from the comic source. You can't have it both ways. I mean, if you want to go ahead and make a movie or a TV show yourself that deals with the DC character or Marvel character, go ahead, do so. Because you're just gonna get the same feedback that you're giving them, the other people who are actually making these shows and movies. So, I mean, that's my thought on the Ruby Rose Batwoman case. Now, let's talk about Green Lantern. So, Green Lantern is potentially going to be portrayed by Tom Cruise if he chooses to accept this mission. So I really feel like Tom Cruise would really do a good job playing this character. Tom Cruise played a lot of different characters in his life, and a lot of them he played a pilot. And Hal Jordan, aka Green Lantern, he was a pilot before he got the power ring. So I feel like Tom Cruise would really do a good job in that aspect. Also, I feel like Tom Cruise would bring life to this character. I mean, Ryan Reynolds, yeah, he did good at Deadpool, but I feel like Tom Cruise would do a really good job. The only thing that was my concern was his age. We all know Tom Cruise been in a lot of different movies. So his age was one of the things that was my concern. His age was one of the things that I was concerned about. What kind of Hal Jordan are we getting? Are we getting a younger Hal Jordan, or are we getting a more mature? I've been doing this for a really long time type Hal Jordan. What type of storyline are they going to take? Because at first they were talking about Idris playing John Stewart in the Green Lantern movie. So maybe they'll do both. Maybe they'll introduce both Green Lanterns. Maybe they'll introduce all four of the Green Lanterns, which is Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, and Kyle Rayner. So maybe they introduce all four. But so I'm gonna just tell you guys about the beginning of Hal Jordan origin story, just so you kind of know. I mean, you saw it in the Green Lantern movie that failed with Ryan Reynolds, and the cartoon animation and stuff like that. But actually, I don't even want to tell you that. There's a lot of stuff that they can do with Tom Cruise. There's a lot of different things that Tom Cruise can bring to this character. So I feel like this is a good choice for both the Arrowverse and the cinematic universe. Now, with the Arrowverse, I'm kind of confused because why would they introduce Batwoman first and not Batman? I mean, what is Batman doing? Taking a bath or something? Like, if you're going to introduce Batwoman, which is the blood cousin of Bruce Wayne, why not introduce Bruce Wayne? I mean, you gave us plenty of references, gave us plenty of Easter eggs. When are we going to see this character portrayed on the TV show? I mean, Gotham is going to portray him on the TV show, but that's later on. I mean, and they don't really have all the other characters that, the Arrowverse have. So, when are you going to portray Batman on the Arrowverse? I would really love to see Batman and Arrow fight, just because they don't know each other and stuff like that. Maybe they're working on the same case, just like they did with Flash and Arrow when they had that crossover, and they was looking for the same person. Maybe they could do something like that with Batman. Now, they're probably going to do something like that with Batwoman, since she is filling in the role for Batman. Now, maybe Batman sent Batwoman to wherever they're going to meet up at, and will we also see one of the Robins? I mean, they have a lot. I mean, Damian Wayne hasn't been introduced in live action yet. Tim Drake hasn't been introduced to live action yet. Dick Grayson is going to be introduced to live action, and Ismail Hawke did a live action version of Nightwing. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things they can do. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments about Tom Cruise playing Green Lantern and Ruby Rose playing Batwoman in the Arrowverse. And see you guys next episode. We out. Peace. Woo!
Hold up.